All right. Well, Mark, I want to thank you for coming.
Very welcome, James. Yeah. Thank you for having me.
I offered you this free therapy session.
Is that what this is?
This is a free therapy session, yes, because I get the sense that you have some unresolved issues and that you're displacing them onto Jimmy Carter. I think you're angry about something else. There's some unresolved things going on.
What?
And you have excessive, sort of out of proportion reactions towards
none of those seem to add up to anything in the DSM. So where are you coming from this? Where is this diagnosis of yours coming from?
DSM is the medical model of psychotherapy, and a lot of us don't necessarily believe that everything can fit neatly into the medical model.
What part of my so-called obsession with Jimmy Carter upsets you?
It's not that you're obsessed with him, it's that I think you blame him for things that may be out of his control.
To think that this man really believes that for his own self-aggrandizement of his television show, he would try to assume that I'm ill, merely because I tell the truth about an international criminal.
I would say Jimmy Carter is sort of like a transitional object. You know what I mean? He's transitioning from sort of being all defended to being more open and in touch with his feelings, and he's using Jimmy Carter as that object. So he's projecting all of these feelings onto Jimmy Carter.
Well, I don't blame him for the weather.
You don't?
No, that's a sign of mental illness.
That would be mental illness.
I don't blame him for the economy the way it is today, although he did play a part.
20 plus years ago, 30 years ago.
It's a very cyclical structure.
Somehow Carter's responsible from 1980, 79 to the 2012
But if you
economy.
recall, and perhaps you don't, if you would pay attention, you would recall that I don't blame Jimmy Carter for anything per se. I merely point out where Jimmy Carter is an impediment to American policy. To this day. I think James, like most true believers, believes that because I disagree with him, I'm a psychotic.
That's one of his big problems. He doesn't know how to relate to people in an authentic way. So it's always facts and figures and anger and, you know, you're doing this, he's helping you.
So James feels that if he puts enough people in front of him on shrink wrap, he can convince them that they're ill and he's not.
Trying to soften him up. See that lovable guy that we know is in there, because he is America's sweetheart, but we just want to see more of the sweet and the heart.
Do you believe Alan Dershowitz to be a truthful person?
I am a fan of Dershowitz.
I
think he's a Zionist.
So in 2007, when Alan Dershowitz revealed how much money that Jimmy Carter was getting from Arab oil money, you didn't believe this? You thought Dershowitz was a liar?
I never said that. Now you're twisting my words.
You think Dershowitz is a liar? You don't know that Jimmy Carter is bought and paid for by the Saudi Arabian government? The same people who financed Barack Obama's Harvard education financed Jimmy Carter. Look, I've heard some very serious rumors about James. I went to get my nails done the other day. And what was going on in this nail salon, I have to tell you, was shocking.
When he's making those points and he leans in and it's almost like you think he's trying to intimidate you, what he's trying to say is, I don't know how to tell you I love you, or I don't know how to communicate. So he does this because he doesn't know the words.
There's some crazy Persian woman claiming that he got her pregnant. Some crazy woman doing my nails claiming that she just mulcted $500 out of James. There's this other crazy woman, they're all over the place. There's this old black woman that took James to Israel. I have to tell you, I am seriously concerned about James's ability as a therapist.
And I'm starting to get this reputation, and I don't have really any. I don't know. That is definitely disturbing. But I tried to keep a straight face and just act like it didn't bother me. But I'm very concerned about what's going on at the nail salon. Okay, you know what?
Your mother is right about you.
I think I need to see you again. Okay.
Well, I think that perhaps it would be helpful for me to see you again. I took this time as an opportunity to help James. I feel for James, as I feel for a lot of people in this world. I truly do have feelings for these people, these poor people. James is just one of them. I mean, I'm sorry. It's just that he really is a lost soul.
Yeah, and that's just typical of him, isn't it? Right? That's what you would think he would do, is try to turn it around and make it seem like he's doing me a favor. He's analyzing him. No one's going to get through to him, you know, but I'm not going to give up on him. I'm not going to give up on him. I'm gonna break through. So he could sit in the chair and tell me he's helping me, he's psychoanalyzing me. Doesn't make a difference. I am going to do everything I can to get him to open up. I'm going to do what I can. Either way, I think we could both benefit.
I think that you could benefit by somebody pointing out some of these little problems. And maybe we could link it together. I do have this facility for taking extraneous facts and linking them together. Maybe I can take the extraneous facts of your psychoses and link them together. So maybe you can understand yourself. I could cry at any moment. The problem is that I have to out-sick James, so I have blocked tear ducts.
I would just like, as a homework assignment, for you to, when you think of Jimmy Carter, count to 10, take a deep breath and count to 10.
How infantile.
Okay.
Perhaps as a homework assignment, you should read Palestine, Apartheid or Peace.
Dude, I'm with you on Jimmy. I don't
But
like
if you
Jimmy
wish
Carter.
me on Jimmy, why are you trying to take money out of my pocket to come talk to you about Jimmy? You should be paying me to talk to you about Jimmy.
All right, we'll talk more about this next time.
Well, thank you for your, James.
Thank you.
No, but thank you.
You're welcome.
I really believe we need more sessions to help you out on this.
I think we
really
do. Okay.
All right. Thank you, James.
He's America's sweetheart, and we're gonna, like I said, we're gonna sweeten him up, make him America's sweetest heart.
My kids have it down. They get him to take them to Disneyland, Legoland, Disneyland, Legoland, Disneyland, Legoland.
Then go to Disneyland, Legoland, Disneyland, Legoland, Disneyland, Legoland.
The child looked more like Kim than she looked like the mother. I go Legoland, Disneyland, Legoland, Disneyland, and I'm going to go with my new father with father-daughter bonding. So they're going to go Legoland, Disneyland, Legoland, Disneyland. They have all these plans.
Disneyland, Legoland, unfortunately, I can't comment on that, but let's just say that things are in motion, and if everything goes according to plan, I will not be going to either.
Disneyland, Legoland, Disneyland, Legoland, Disneyland, Legoland.
Legoland, Disneyland,
Legoland.
Disneyland or Legoland, Disneyland or Legoland, ever.